Is it better, or am I still a bit flickering? I think it's better. Alright, cool. So, where were we? Let me go back to my Firefox browser. So, Hong Kong, lots of trouble and grief over there. There was this 1 hour, almost 4 hour video that was playing in the background. So I was kind of showing you that they're pretty serious and they're on the streets for about 4 hours, and it's very concerning. The human rights in Hong Kong and the way that China is treating Hong Kong people. So the question is, would Beijing send troops into Hong Kong to, try to keep the peace there, even though Hong Kong people have been really peaceful so far? If you've looked at the past, a couple of the past 1 month, I guess, there was like a 1 million people came out to protest, not to riot, but just to speak their mind and just to walk and march, right? And then that didn't work too well, and then the next thing was there's 2 million people that came out to walk and march peacefully, and there was no garbage at all on the streets, and they were very peaceful, and obviously something's going on there, and now they're still protesting. They're still marching the streets, and now the police and the mafia and all these things, as far as I heard, are getting involved. So that's not good. People who are paid to come down to Hong Kong to basically beat up the citizens and protesters. That's not good. I think that's, from what I'm hearing, like that's what they do in Hong Kong and in China. Sorry. And so that's not good, and a lot of negative stuff's happening in Hong Kong. Very, very concerning. I'm gonna keep hearing about this. I'm gonna keep watching and seeing what's going on, but definitely very very sad. Very it's not very good. So this is a video I'm seeing on YouTube. It's not something I'm just going to play this in the background as I talk to you, so it's actually more interesting than just me talking. And maybe I should move here a bit more. Yeah. Maybe I just move my camera a bit. Yeah, okay. So this is what's been happening. I am looking at the chat. If anyone is talking, definitely just come say hi. Alright, so let me just refresh my stream. I believe I am live right now. Let me just double check. Yes, I am live. Okay, cool. So my topic today, what I want to talk about today is productivity. So again, I'm very sad. I'm kind of watching this in the background, and obviously this is just a video I'm seeing on YouTube. Anyway, so let's talk about productivity. If you can focus, if not, whatever, just talk to me. So this channel is not political, but this is something that's happening around the world, and I really believe in free speech. So free speech, human rights, that kind of stuff. I think the cameraman's looking for a spot. Okay, anyway, let's talk about productivity, right? So being productive is important. So what are your thoughts on productivity, right? Oops. Okay. So is there a secret to being productive? Can everyone hear me all right? I'm not sure if anyway. Let me just move a few things around so that I can see myself and you can see me. I really love to hear if there's any like productivity hacks that you have out there, any kind of strategies you have out there in order to be productive. So as an entrepreneur, it's all about being productive. You may have to manage your team, your VAs, your business, your accounting. You need a lawyer that can help you. You need all these different things, and obviously also nowadays you need a website. You need social media. You need to be on social media. You need to represent your company. If there's any bad reviews or reputation issues, you need to address it. You need to talk to people, tweet at them if you're on Twitter, if you're on Instagram, post interesting pictures about that, all that fun stuff, right? So you have a website. So a website, we'll get into that afterwards. But are these different components? You need to keep them up. It's like juggling, right? You need to keep stuff in the air, always constantly moving, and you want to get more done. You want to get it done faster, better, easier, that kind of stuff. So I've been really thinking about this. As I said, I've been unwell for a bit, and so I'm getting back on track now in terms of getting back into the rhythm of things. So productivity and being productive is a big component, and in order to like hit the road running, I guess is very important. So getting things done faster, better. What else? Faster, better, making it easier. Like it's huge. So I've been really focused on productivity recently. Especially when you're sick, you have less energy, you have lots of time, but you can't really do anything because most of the time you're resting, or you should be resting. So how much is an hour worth to you if people pay you like average $300 an hour, right? If you're getting paid $200 an hour, then whoa, here goes the people. Okay, so if you're being paid $300 an hour, so let's make it 200. 200 is more average. $200 an hour, right? If you're getting paid $200 an hour, your time is worth a lot. So if you could save an hour a day for 5 days, like you would save $1,000, right? If you save, you know, if you save an hour a day for 5 days, that's like $1,000. So that's very important. So what is productivity about? Is like being efficient, right? Doing work that sorry just spending the most spending time to do the right thing. Why is there this thing on my channel? Bleep. Yes, people can share bleeps on my channel now. I see this thing on my Twitch. It's like, yeah, it's bleep. Okay, so being productive is very important. If you look at all the successful people in the world, they really focus on efficiency, productivity. That's why like Steve Jobs just wears the same thing all the time, because it's like he says that you only make so many decisions a day, and deciding what you wear is irrelevant. So wear the same thing every day, right? And obviously other issues. But maybe he's right. If we can just focus on what we can do, and the best, being productive is very important. That's mainly what I'm trying to say. So what can happen if you are productive? You can travel the world. You can enjoy yourself because you're able to be productive, and you're able to spend the time that you save, the money that you save for other things, right? So what are some hacks? I'm going to do some research on that afterwards, But basically, I'm thinking about things right now, just brainstorming and thinking about what needs to be done in order to be productive. So I'm gonna ask you, and you can respond in the comments or wherever you like. Um, so yeah, so let's talk about email. Email is if you don't manage your email properly, it can overwhelm you. Like I get 1,000+ email a day. Most of it is, some of it is spam, and then you filter them out, but still, sometimes it's not really spam, but it's like things I want to know about the industry. So it's like stuff that is important. But if I don't look at it, it's not that important. It's not like from a client. That's not necessarily the most important thing in the world. Yeah, this guy and the camera. Anyway, so email. You need to focus and fix your email issues. If you have a problem with email, getting too many emails that are actually really spam, then you should get rid of it, right? Do you have a to-do list? This is a lot of people are saying that people should not have to-do lists because that's not how we are supposed to live, right? So I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of debate about to-do lists, but maybe you have a to-do list, a daily list that you need to accomplish. Oh, do you? Do you have a list that you need to help you? A to-do list, I guess. Yeah. So try it out, and then also, how do you manage interruptions, right? Interruptions are not fun. They are very annoying. Like I like to be focused and do something and not be distracted. This is obviously an exception because I'm doing a video and the background is just what's happening in Hong Kong. Anyway, I won't always do this. Yeah, most likely I wouldn't always do this. So interruptions, like if someone comments, I'll say hi. That's like a kind of an interaction in an interruption, but not really, because this is what Twitch is like. Okay, so do you have a plan for your day? Do you have a to-do list, a schedule, a timetable, a calendar, appointments, stuff like that? What do you have? So I think even those things, like you should find out what your habits are, and then how to tweak it, how to optimize it. In my business, in my life, I've been always working on optimizing stuff. So yeah, managing your daily tasks more efficiently. So I'm just keep going because this is kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm sorry, it's a bit raw, but again, it's just me spitballing, telling you what I think, and looking at what's happening in Hong Kong, and you can see it in the background. So, marketing. Do you have a marketing plan? I hope you have a marketing plan, a plan to market yourself, to reach your clients, and to reach the people that you want to do business with, right? How do you get your customers in through the door if you're retail? If you're not, how do you get clients? How do you onboard them? How do you manage all the different things that you need to do with a client, right? I'm not sure what kind of business you're in, so but having a plan is very important. Having a plan and executing is very important. Yeah. Like, how do you prospect new leads? How do you get people, again, like how do you get new clients? How do you get new customers? How do you get new patients if you're a doctor or someone who gets patients, who sees patients? How do you do that? Prospecting, getting leads, lead generation. I can help you with all that. That's something I can do. I can help you with, but we can talk about your plan. But basically, you need a plan. You need a strategy. So another thing is going out to networking events. That if you can do it effectively, you can get it done really well, and it could save you so much time. It will save you so much time compared to cold calling, door knocking, cold emails, everything that's cold. If you go to an event, a networking event, and I'm a co-host and host of many events, that would like just save you so much time if you do it properly and you know how to do it. And yeah, so that is something very, very important as well. Networking, you need to network, you need to go out and meet people. Like, there's no other way around it. There's no two ways about it. You have to go out and meet people, right? And here I am talking to you, and this is also interaction, and this is not really necessarily cold because you're coming to my channel and saying hi and getting to know each other and building a relationship. But I'm saying that if this is not going to happen, and it's not going to be the best way to reach your customers, usually depending on who your customers are. If they're other gamers and stuff, maybe sure, but in this case, like for most people with traditional businesses, you need like a you need to prospect them, you need to get leads, and then you need to close them, and that kind of stuff. So networking is very important. So how do you network? If you can figure out how to be productive while networking, that is something that would save you a lot of money and a lot of time. Like I said, if you're worth $200, $300, $400 an hour, you're saving an hour, you're saving $2, $3, $4, $400 an hour. And then that's like each month, each week, so you're saving like $400 a week, then that adds up in, the whole year. So, yeah, and then with those times, you can actually spend time to learn and read and grow. And at the end of the day, I think it's all about investing in yourself, your company, your business, your family, reinvesting, whatever you get, whatever profits, you reinvest it, right? So we can talk about that later on. So another thing is yeah, okay, I'm going to show you a few business cards that I have, right? So I go out and I get a lot of business cards, and these are all, some business cards are square, and this cool is like a square card, and then some are not square cards, some are regular cards, another one is a square card, right? And square cards. So and then this is another card, another card. So lots of business cards. I collect a lot of business cards, and here's, sometimes people give me like a what do you call this? Like people just give me handouts like this, and then they have the business cards here, right? So that's something you can do. There's lots of things you can do to get leads, to get customers. Yeah. I have a whole bunch of other cards here, right? Yeah, so yeah, some cards are nice. It's like run your business. I'll just show you. Run your business like a pro, right? And some businesses, they have this on the back. It's like, this is a spy. Can you see this? There's a spy. I don't go to it, but I help them, and can you see it? So this is a spa, and every time you go there, you get a stamp, right? So loyalty programs. And then this is my magic pass with a QR code. So business cards, like, why do I show you this? I show you because your business cards can actually save you a lot of time as well. Sometimes on the back of it, on the back of your card, you can have like, you can set up your appointments, you can do a whole bunch of different things with your cards. Like this one actually shows you the address, how do you get to this place, right? And some have barcodes like this, some have QR codes like this, right? QR codes and various things like that. So there's lots of things you can do. I have a business card. I think most of you have seen my business card, and so on the business card, basically there's a QR code, and then the QR code changes every few. Yeah, the business card changes every few. I mean, the QR code changes every little while, every 1 minute, 2 minutes, and then so it's a dynamic QR code. Let's see what else is there. Give me a second here. I need to fix something. So, business cards, right? Business cards, very very cool. Business cards. And then another thing is getting testimonials. People who are your customers or clients, they like your work, they want to tell their friends, testimonials, getting reviews on Yelp and whatever is popular in your area. Testimonials. These are not usually what you think about when you think about productivity tools, but for sure these can help you be more productive, because if you have a business card, you can just give it to someone. If you have your name on a pen, and you just give it to someone, and then every time they see this card, they remember, oh, Daniel, I know you. And then like, oh, dear Daniel, I am, dear Daniel Lim, dear Daniel M. Then they would like use the pen, and they'll be like, oh wow, this is cool. And then obviously if you have post-it notes. This is a post-it note someone gave me, and this is another one someone else gave me. So basically you can just like peel post-it notes, then you have a post-it note, and so you paste it somewhere, and every time someone sees it, they think of you, your company, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I should call them, I need to get more ink, I need to call them and redo my landscaping or whatever. Right, so business cards, getting testimonials, things like that. I want to I made a list. So look, so weird. Okay, so having a website with a good funnel is also a good thing. It saves you so much time. Umbrellas, is it raining, or are they spraying them with water? I think they're spraying them with water right now. So in the background, all these people are a lot of them are reporters, a lot of them are the press, and see on the helmet, and the umbrellas there, right? So anyway, what else? Here's another company that like they give me postcards, right? So this one is like cleaning services, and you can get spick and span service, competitive pricing, integrity and trust, dependable and experienced company, I guess, highly trained and uniformed staff. We offer house cleaning, move in, move out cleaning, weekly, monthly or one-time cleaning, party event cleanups, where they hose down your floors, I guess, seasonal holiday cleaning, all these things, laundry care, ironing your clothes, meal preparation, cooking and cleaning, and more. It's awesome. So call us now. And in the back they have like what our customers are saying. This is what I'm saying. It's kind of cool. You can't really see it. So what customers are seeing is what customers are saying. Sorry, is that this cleaning service is the best. Our experience with them, blah 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 blah. And then at the bottom again, call us now. Right. This is so cool. You can like, I can become invisible. You can't see me anymore. Anyway, so the joys of let me look at some cool stuff. So let me see if this works also. Oh, nice. I can become invisible. Alright, so sorry. Having too much fun. Never. So productivity. What can you do to be more productive? Right? Have obviously be on interviews, do talks, that kind of stuff, right? Yep, fun stuff. So writing a book is actually a really good idea as well. Let me see. Like I don't know who this guy is. But this guy, he wrote a book, right? This book is Abraham, the friend Abraham and the promise of God, Isaac. The friend Abraham and the promise of God, Isaac. So, very short little book, right? Kind of cool. Published 1990. Some of you were born then. Some of you were born after that. Amazing how young you guys are. So the man of faith, the man of failure, men of fears, and then the promised life, Isaac, the promised life, the passive life, and the prayer life. Cool. So 3.3 points if you guys like sermons. So I'm saying this kind of books you can just publish very easily. So publishing a book about your industry, your niche, your expertise would be really helpful. And this is another book about. Well, this is more about events, like events. So I have lots of books around. I love books. I should share some of the books I'm reading. Let me just take a break from the whole productivity thing, because the thing is, when you are productive and you have all these time that you suddenly have because you're productive, what do? I read. I would sorry, I'd have to go get some books. So these are from my, I guess, night table, my reading table. So this is a really good book. It's Resurrection Morning by Max Lucado. So I have an online store and I sell these books as well. So this is actually, let's see, $9. So Resurrection Morning, like Easter that just passed. This is a good book, awesome book for this. Cool. Okay. So I've read some of these books before, and then this is also another one. This is Retro Future. I just put it here. Retro Future. Oops. Rediscovering our roots, charting recharting our routes or roots as well. I think it's roots because obviously. So pretty sizable book. 233 pages. It's a pretty good book. So I like reading books. Right. Running the Race. A lot of people actually got this recently because of graduation. This has a graduate guy on the cover, so I'm just reading and adding it to the bookstore as well. Adding it, blah 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 blah. So adding it to the bookstore. This is by LC's Pro. Cool. And then Ryan Dobson is the son of James Dobson. Focus on the family. So this book is To Die For. To Die For, right? So the dangerous truths about following Christ. Oh, I have another copy of this. So I have 2 copies of this book. Like I say, I have an online bookstore. I have a bookstore. I sell these books. So these are the books I'm kind of going through right now to make sure that they are all in the inventory. So reading the Bible. Another copy, 2 copies, nice. The Rewards of Worship by Jack Hayford. Yeah. Religious No More. Renewal on the Run. Jill Briscoe. I've actually met Jill before. Jill Briscoe and her husband Stuart. I also have a Chinese book, so it's very appropriate because it's like this is what's happening out here. You know, it's like Hong Kong Chinese people. You know, and then this is a Chinese book. So Chinese book. Interesting. This is what it looks like in Chinese. And then Ravi Zacharias, another book by Ravi. Recapture the Wonder. Good book. I've read this before, and it's a good read. It's almost 170 pages, 160 pages long. This is also cool. Ragamuffin Prayers. I should do a show just about books. John MacArthur. The Quest for Character. Very, very cool. So, what is this? Okay. So, life isn't fun. Okay, life isn't a fun run. There's real competition where you have to run to win, and the prize is an eternal reward. That's so cool. Like if you, yeah, like this is the quote right here. You can't really see it, but life is not a fun run. It's a competition. You have to compete. Basically, you compete with everyone. So a lot of people say nowadays it's not competition. Life is a competition. You have to run and you have to win. And there's a prize at the end of it, and the prize is an eternal reward. So cool book. Reward. John MacArthur, The Quest for Character. Right. So yeah, all these really awesome books. So that's what happens and what I do on the site. So sometimes people ask, how do you run multiple businesses? This is how. You are productive, you are efficient, you optimize, and you just at the end of the day you just do it. Like you know what needs to be done, just do it. So I'm gonna focus, hang on, let me come back. So I want to focus more on I'm going to talk next time. I'm going to talk about optimizing your life and making it more efficient. Like hiring people is a good thing as well. Yeah, I also got some mail. So I get like magazines sometimes, and this is a magazine that I got recently. So let me open it up. So some of you who have a business and you have people like staff that work for you, like if you could teach them to be productive, you can save so much time as well. Now, why am I looking at this? So teach your staff to be productive. Oh, this is so cool. Planting the seeds for growth, innovation, and smarter events. So this is like an event planning magazine. So here is like an avocado. You can't really see it, but you cannot see it. You almost could see that. Okay. Oh, so that's the avocado, Los Angeles, and then this is Washington, and then this is New York. So obviously you can't see the green stuff, but great magazine. This is also very true. Let me show you where vision and possibility meet, right? So first of all, your company needs a slogan. I'm gonna do like a breakdown of like what you should do in your business very soon. I'm actually going to do like more case studies. Oh look, are those tear gas? Oh no, they're getting tear gassed. Yeah, and then the people just like spraying. I'm not sure if that's tear gas, but oh no, yeah, because look, the police are behind, and they're marching forward, trying to push the people out of the streets. All right, so let's put this aside. So productivity, it's I could go on and talk more and more about productivity. Um, and okay, so back to the whole, having employees and staff. You need to train them, help them to grow, become, you know, more efficient, and help them to develop and be more productive. It's all about being productive, right? Your company, why you hire these people, if they're not productive, then you don't really need them. But you got to weed out all the bad people and make them productive. If you're productive, you're productive, and they are like boosting your productivity. So hire the best of the best. Hire the A and the Bs, and I'll get into that later, a bit more later on. So having an assistant, like not just a VA. A lot of companies nowadays, they have a VA, which is like a virtual assistant, but you need more than a VA. You need like a EA. You need like an executive. You need an executive assistant to just be there to help you, not just virtual, but I think having someone right there to help you is like one of the best investments you can ever have. Like it's kind of like, having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but someone that you pay to assist you with life, right? Obviously, I'm not going to go there. Okay, so executive assistants are really, really good. Okay, so this person, I think she was wow, I think she was gassed, so she had to get some water. And oh man, it's actually really sad to see this in the background. I'm sorry, but I wanted something that I knew would go on for a bit in the background, and whatever. So it'd be more happy next time. Next time I'll make a more happy background. I'm sorry. Oh, that's horrible. Okay, so yeah, having an executive assistant to help you is like having a secretary, or like an assistant. Yeah, assistant, executive assistants. Setting goals every week, setting weekly goals so that you can power through it, and you know what you need to get done. So I believe in having daily goals, but not necessarily a to-do list, but just like, daily goals, weekly goals, monthly goals. What are your goals this week? And then having meetings with people, business meetings, one-on-ones, conflict resolution meetings, whatever you need to do. Meetings, making them productive. I believe in meetings. I'm not one of those people that hate meetings. I actually like meetings, meeting new people, having fun, not necessarily. Anyway, so meetings. I'm going to break down all these things in the future. I'm just basically brainstorming right now based on this is a very emotional time as well, because this is happening and whatever. So let me just keep going. Okay, so that's the business side of things, but you also need to be productive in a non-work area, right? You also need to be productive at home, and home life is very important because it impacts you and your life. So having like family members that support you, people that support you at home, is very, very important. If I just move up a bit, so having people at home that support you is very important. Having good, strong relationships at home is important. Again, like conflict resolution. If there's an issue there, talk about it, resolve it, try to deal with it as soon as possible. Don't let it fester or be infected, and like all this stuff about recently health issues. Like if I didn't have a strong family support, like I don't think I could have survived. It's not fun. So wow. I don't know how these people survive when they're in Hong Kong. Anyway, so if you work from home, you need a strong family support. Like that's just very important. And then you need to optimize your workflow as well. So having good family support is very, very important. And then obviously having a messy place is not a good place to work. You should have a very optimized place, not cluttered, but very decluttered area. So that is something that I'm guilty of. I don't have a very clean place necessarily all the time. Like I have all this paper and piles and all these notes and stuff. Like I have all these things I need to get through, right? All these suggestions, and this is just one pile, right? This is just one pile. There's another pile here, and then like another pile here. So altogether it's like a huge pile. So lots of things then, but I let me just hide this. So I categorize it. So it's like the stuff under UVW, right? So everything is very organized, but it's just a lot of clutter and paperwork and stuff. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So, having a good environment, like you have to clean your place up. You have to get your assistant to clean the place up sometimes or something. Just cleaning your own mess, whether it's physical mess or psychological personality mess, computer mess, clutter around your house, your garage, your whatever you have, right? You need to clean it up. Yeah, because these things can drain your energy, obviously. So, having a harmonious environment, not like what's happening in the background. Like if you have that every day, I don't know how you can do work. It's gonna be so anyway. So clean up your mess is another big thing. Traveling is really cool as well. Traveling on vacation, like. Some people go on vacation and they don't have a plan. They just go out and see what it's like, right? If imagine you live there and then just all that kind of stuff. But traveling can be also very stressful if you're the kind of person that don't like traveling. It could be really stressful for you. So for me, I've traveled a lot in my time, and I believe that traveling is very dangerous and very risky nowadays. But I might go back to traveling again, because it's not fun just being one place sometimes. But again, you don't have to be traveling. Anyway, we'll talk about traveling again some other time. So productivity. Why do I want to be more productive? Why do you want to be more productive? Everyone has a different reason, but let me tell you my reason. Because my reason is because I want to achieve more goals. I have achieved a lot. I have a 100-page LinkedIn profile, but that's only on LinkedIn, and I noticed that not many people go and read the whole 100-page LinkedIn profile because it's quite a lot for them. You have to pace yourself, obviously, but some people just want to blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so achieve more goals. I just want to achieve more goals. I want maybe a 200-page LinkedIn profile. Who knows, right? That's very doable. It's going to take about a few years. So I want to achieve more goals. I also want to achieve my revenue, obviously. It's fine to live off your savings, but it's also good to have constant revenue, passive income, more passive income. So let's discuss that next time. So one of the things I think is most important, what can you do right now? Like, I know you're listening to this and you're watching the background and you're like, what's happening in Hong Kong? But you also, like, I want you to think about it, right? And I want you to get I want you to have some take-home points, things that you can actually do right now, like things that you can get like advice or strategies and stuff that you can actually do right now. What is that, like, that guy blinking? It's like, are these blinking? Yeah. Okay, so one of the first things that I'm gonna do, and I think you should do as well, is to go clean up your work area. That's number one, and then your house, and then your garage, and then wherever else you need to clean up, whether it's your pool or your um, den or your man cave, woman cave. Do women have caves? Anyway, so I want you to be organized. Clean up the clutter around your place. That's important. I need to work on that also. That's why I'm thinking, like, this is the first thing I need to tackle. Cleaning up the clutter, decluttering, basically. Number two is, if you have people that you work with, treat them really well. Hire them. You hired them already, so hire the best and keep them as long as possible. Hire the best, like I said. Hire the best. And then to get the stress, to not get so much stress, and to have a very harmonious home as well as a good office, you need to make sure that you resolve all the conflicts, any conflicts that arises between people or issues or other things. Like, try to resolve that. So strengthen your relationships, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your pets. Your pets are usually easier. Your kids, employers, people that you work with. You need to strengthen your relationship with those people, right? And I need to do that myself. That's why it's on my list of things. Like, it's not a to-do list necessarily, but it's like, I want to do this at some point, right? This is what I'm pushing towards. To be more productive, I need to, get these things done. Clean up, hire good people, resolve conflicts. Relationships are important. And then at some point, I think everyone likes to go on vacation, so go on vacation, but enjoy it. Make it like stress free. Don't. Okay, so I think that's all I have for today. That's my list anyway. To get organized, to hire more people to help each other, conflict resolution type stuff, relationships, yeah. Okay, so let's. So in the next few days and weeks, I'm going to continue to research and figure out how exactly we can reduce stress, increase the peace of mind. Obviously reading all the good books I have is very, very high in the list. Yeah, I think life is all about reducing stress and having more peace of mind now, because I don't want to deal with all this messy stuff. Oh wow. Ooh. I didn't move away so you can actually see what's happening. I'll just move here. Look at that. Oh, crazy. I'm not going to visit Hong Kong anytime soon. But yeah, it's very stressful. Okay, so let me know if this has been helpful for you. I hope it has been. I'm sorry I've been just rambling, because this is something that just happened hours ago on the other side of the world, and it's quite concerning. Anyway, I'm gonna end my video here, and I hope to hear from you in the comments. Talk soon. Bye now.